All right, so our second station is going to be held in the middle of the big rink on Saturday in our box program, and this drill is called Circle Pass. This is a pretty fun game, but it's a really important game because in the box game, because you're playing in tighter spaces, there's less players on the court, and also the passes that you're going to make are typically closer in distance. It's really important to get the ball in and out of your stick because usually there's someone on you at all times or right away. And also, if you can move the ball quickly in the box rink, that's going to generate more openings, spaces to dodge to, and also higher percentage shots. So this drill works on just that, getting the ball in and out of your stick. That quick, simple motion is something that needs to be developed. It's a skill which you can become really good at, and that's what it does in this drill. So let's say you have, let's say 20 players in the middle in your station. You can break them up into two groups of 10. Maybe if you want to make the circles a little bit smaller, you can do, two groups of 7 and one group of 6. You can break it up however you want, but it's important to, that you're emphasizing the getting the ball in and out of your stick. So let's say we have two groups, all right, and let's say we have a coach on each side. The coach is going to start by just throwing one ball into play. Now, once you catch a pass in the drill, the one and only rule is, you have to quick stick it. It's got to be in and out of your stick. All right, you can put other rules into play, like, hey, everyone's got to keep the stick in their right hand, or everyone has to keep it in their left hand, or you got to, catch with one hand, throw in the other. But we like to, just keep it in, getting the ball in and out of their stick. And once you receive this pass, you want to make sure to quick stick it to someone else inside the circle. One other rule we like to put in play is you can't throw back to where the ball came from. Another rule you can put in play is, you can't throw the ball right next to someone who's adjacent to you. That's why you're kind of creating passes that might have a little bit more distance on it. So again, we're getting the ball in and out of our stick. We're working our way around the circle. All right, we're focusing on catching the ball back behind our ear, which is a skill something that takes some time to develop. A lot of players catch the ball in front of their face, which I'm not a huge fan of because when you catch the ball here, all right, you got to now bring it here before you can get it in and out of your stick. Also, when you catch a ball in front of your face, better chance of it getting maybe checked or having it drop, especially in the guys' game. So the drill just kind of continues as our players working around the circle. And the rule is once it drops, let's say you drop a pass over here, you're now out of the circle, and we're going to fill the gaps, all right? And then we're going to keep going. A new ball in play now. Let's say this person drops it, they're out of the drill. All right, now we got 5 players left. We're going to work our way down until there's 2 players left and then eventually 1 player. So the game happens pretty quick. Usually each one takes about 2 to 3 minutes. Once there's 1 player left standing, everyone's back in the game, and then we play all over again. So again, focus in on getting the ball in and out, focus in on catching behind our ear, handling bad passes, which is big, throwing good passes. You can even start incorporating names, before you throw it to someone, maybe yell their name out. So now you're working on communicating a little bit, which is also something that's really, really important. And again, you can even put wrinkles in where you're now working on your weak hand if you have some players that are a little more skilled and are comfortable, going from using their right hand to then using their left hand. One question a lot of coaches ask, the player that gets knocked out of the game, what do they then do? Well, in our rink, and the one that we use, there's a curtain there. We like to have our players actually start working on what we call the creative curtain series. So working on different creative passing variations by throwing it against the curtain. So for example, if the curtain's in front of me, all right, and let's say I'm working my way down towards the camera, all right, I might throw a behind the back pass, let it hit the curtain, scoop it up. Throw another behind the back pass, scoop it up. So now I'm working on my behind the back passes as opposed to just standing around waiting for the next game to be played. So that's circle passing, and it's a really good fun game that we do in the box training program.